Hello YouTube, Richician 84, Vice Captain of Porch Pijunn for life here. I'm going to do a deck list video for my Dark Magician deck list for the team channel, because obviously I have the deck list for the Spellcaster deck up on there in a playlist, but since my deck has changed, I'm doing a deck list for my current Dark Magician deck for the team channel. You guys have seen it many times on my channel, so here goes. Triple Dark Magician, the whole point of the deck, and my favourite and signature monster, as well as Yugi's, a Thames and Notu Lord of Lights, Stratos, a hero staple, triple elemental hero Prisma. This is the other key monster of the deck. For those who don't know or haven't worked out the idea, the point is I reveal a Dark Magician fusion, Dark Paladin, for instance, mill Dark Magicians of the grave. This will then get Dark Magician's name until the end phase, which makes it easier to use Dark Magic Attack and Thousand Knives, and then I can revive Dark Magician from the grave with either Swing of Memories, Birthright, or Call of the Haunted. I've got Morphing Jar, because obviously the deck does suffer from bad hands. It's one of the major weaknesses of the deck, but hopefully Morphing Jar can refresh it. Plague Spreader Zombie. I find this monster actually helps the deck a lot. I mean, let's say this is in the graveyard, Prisma's on the field, and Dark Magician is in my hand where I don't want it to be. I simply top a card to revive Spreader, basically top Dark Magician, activate Prisma's effect, mill that Dark Magician, then I can synchro summon. Of course, this is the only tuner I run in here, so I won't exactly synchro summon a lot of the time, but I have got some synchros just in case I can. And I've added a couple more monsters, which I find help the deck. 2 Karibos and 2 Battle Faders. The reason I put them in there is because I've had people, including Neo-Nexodus, say I need more monsters or attack stoppers. Well, these 2 cards near enough do the same thing. I mean, they don't take up a normal summon. I mean, Karibo doesn't actually negate an attack, it just makes damage from an attack 0 by discarding it. Whereas with Battle Fader, if I'm attacked directly, I can special summon this from hand and just end the battle phase. And these Karibos are actually special because my fellow Pijons Blue and Ed gave me them. Ed gave me one because one tournament he didn't have a deck. I let him borrow my Elemental Hero deck. He put Karibo in and he just gave it to me as a thank you. And Blue gave me one which was antied in an antis duel, which should be on my channel. It'll be under Anti Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel, Dark Magic Sworn versus Spellcaster. And he just gave me Karibo anyway. So now it feels like Blue and Ed are a part of the deck, which is pretty cool. Spells, card destruction, like Morphing Jar, this refreshes the hand. triple dark magic attack. Basically Harpy's Feather Duster, but has the cost of needing Dark Magician to be on the field in order for it to activate. Triple emergency call to search Prisma or Stratos. Gold Sarcophagus, which I've randomly got in a trade. I'm just trying it in here to see how it works, but if it doesn't, I'll take it out for something else. Heavy Storm, Staple, Rota, again to hunt Prisma and Stratos out. 3 Swings of Memories. With Monster Reborn gone, this is the quickest way to get Dark Magician onto the field, because it is, of course, a normal monster. Unfortunately, this destroys the special summoned monster in the end phase, which really sucks, to be honest. I don't even like Swing of Memories, but it's good to have in here. Double the Warrior Returning Alive to return Prisma or Stratos from grave to hand, since they are warriors, just so I can get their effects again. 3,000 Knives. If I have Dark Magician on the field, it destroys an opponent's monster. It doesn't matter if it's face up or face down, it'll simply destroy it. Double Book of Moon. Kind of another attack stopper. It's got multiple uses, kind of like flipping an attacking monster face down. And if I special summon Dark Magician and they go bottomless, I'll just chain Book of Moon so I can save it from being removed. Or, if it's been special summoned by Swing, I can just use this to flip Dark Magician face down in main phase 2 or the end phase, so that Swing won't destroy it. Traps, Mirror Force, Starlight Road, Torrential Tribute, Call of the Haunted, Staples. Don't know if Starlight Road is considered a staple, but I like using it. And of course Triple Birthright, basically Call of the Haunted but for normal monsters. Extra deck, obviously we've got Dark Paladin as the Dark Magician fusion to reveal with Elemental Hero Prisma. You could use Dark Flare Knight, but I just like Dark Paladin. It's my third favourite fusion monster. And I've got some synchros. Red Dragon Archfiend, Colossal Fighter, Fort Ruler Archfiend, Double Stardust Dragon. For my 8s, my 7s, Black Rose Dragon and X-Saber Urbellum. Now, it actually is possible for me to synchro summon these now, but only if I have Battle Fader, Elemental Hero Prisma, and Plague Spreader Zombie on the field. 6s, Goyo Guardian, Brionac, and Tempest Magician. Now I know it lists a spellcaster non-tuner, but I can actually summon it if I side in Breaker. So it's there just as a last resort win condition if I add Breaker. And Flame Veil Uru Quizzes. 5s, Magical Android and Ally of Justice Catasta. Again, it is possible for me to synchro summon these, but again only if I have Morphing Jar, Plague Spreader Zombie and Battle Fader on the field. Or Karibo, but why would I want to put it on the field? Well, the only level 4 synchro in the game, Armory Arm. And now I did actually summon this in this deck once by using Morphing Jar and Plague Spreader Zombie, which I can do. Either that or I could use Plague Spreader and 2 Battle Faders or 2 Karibos or whatever. I think I'll show you the side deck, because these days I can on YouTube. I've just remembered that you can go up to 15 minutes instead of 10. So I'll just show you the side deck real quick. Now, what I've wanted to do with the side deck was was trying to counter the 3 decks, which I really hate more than any other deck and really screw me over. Gladiator Beasts, Counter Fairies, and Macro. There isn't really any need to side against anything else, unless they side in DD Crow. So here goes. Breaker, just basically to get rid of Macrocosmos, Deep Fissure, or Royal Oppression. Because Royal Oppression can hurt this deck a little, but I can just get rid of it with a combo of Prisma, Dark Paladin, and Dark Magic attack. 2 DD Survivors, which actually do work against Macro. I mean, after all, if you can't beat them, join them. I mean, Macro decks are the worst for this deck to face, to be honest. God, I'll have to cut this into a second part. The memory's about to run out. See you in a minute.